When it comes to trades, because the draft order is so off, I went ahead and tried my best to maneuver them based on the advances. So I saw how the my other series, the certain picks that got moved around as the Madden doesn't take into account strength of schedule, things got moved around. Like the Jets should be pick 10 and the Falcons should be pick 8 and the Bears should be pick 9. So it's just like things that should be moved around. I tried my best to maneuver them and get us in the right spots. So, one of the other things I decided to do is I looked at Vegas odds and I wanted to see what would happen in this series, right? We can only predict what we can predict. Vegas odds currently have Justin Fields going to the Falcons at 22%. It actually has the higher odds of Justin Fields going to the going to the Falcons more than staying with the Bears. It's actually the Bears, then the Broncos, and then it's the Falcons, then the Broncos, and then the Bears as far as odds of where he'll land. I think the Falcons isn't a bad play. Now, as far as his value, Mel Kiper said something about like a freaking 12th overall, but I just don't see that happening. He hasn't done enough that would require someone to give a 12. I think when it comes down to it, the Bears need a second round pick. They don't have one. So by snagging up this trade right here, they get an early second round pick. So I think that's a fair move, knowing that they're going to move on, reset the clock, and go with hopefully a quarterback. We'll see what the system does, though. I don't know what this draft class does. You just never know when it comes to Madden, like the logic and stuff. It's really weird. When you look at the other series that I'm in, teams that needed a quarterback like the Patriots and the Broncos didn't draft a quarterback. It was really strange. But then certain teams grabbed backups, like the Jets and the Raiders. It was a really weird one. So, we'll kind of see what happens and work through it. But I wanted to make sure I showed this trade here because that could change this draft dramatically, or hopefully make it make sense. As far as certain areas there, the Bears and the Jets trading just kind of made. I did that to ensure that they be in the right order with the Falcons as well. Trading with the Jets to be in the right order with the picks that they currently have. So the Jets don't have a second round pick. So I didn't trade a second round pick with the Falcons. I also did it with the Commanders and the Cardinals as at advance. The Cardinals end up being pick number 2 when they end up being pick number 4 when they should be pick number 2. So the Commanders should be pick number 2 and the Cardinals should be pick number 4. So I flipped those trades, traded as many picks that made sense that equaled that to ensure that what could occur. Titans and the Giants, I flipped those draft picks as the draft order again would get mixed up between the Titans and the Giants. So those are the trades that I did do to ensure I can get as close to the order. I don't know what's going to happen in this advance, to be honest. There was a lot of crazy stuff that I decided to do